Hi, Vicki. Hang on just a minute. I'm trying to focus. That's pretty good, I think. So, hey. Oh, there's a glare right there. How you doing? How's everybody doing? Get this straight. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hi, CB. Good. Thank you. So, yeah. Thanks. Hi, Louise. You can hear me. Thank you. Hi, Darla. Do you know what day it is? Do you know what day it is? It's hump day. Woohoo! And tomorrow's Valentine's Day, so I had to do a little heart in here. Thanks, Diane. And I do, look. I have company. There's the Oliver right there. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Lynn. Art Piece Lynn. I sent you out some happy mail, Art Piece Lynn. Now that I figured out that Art Piece and Lynn K, who you were. It took me a minute. I sent out a stack. I think I sent out, I don't even know how many, a big stack of happy mail. I worked almost all day yesterday on happy mail. So yeah. Hi, Kat, Diana or Diane. Who else am I missing? Hi, Terry. Oh, Terry's here. Oh my goodness. We gotta say hi to our cougar. Oh, it's not very loud. Let me turn it up. Do you know what today is, Terry? Hi, PG. Who else am I missing? Yeah, it's hump day. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Okay, there's a glare right there. Okay. So yeah, so Kenny sent me this book here. She said, "Happy belated birthday." And although she already given me something else for my birthday, so I don't know why she's saying belated, but it came with all this other stuff. Well, not the heart, but I put that there because tomorrow's Valentine's Day. So I thought if we colored in this, we'd color Valentine like pink and reds or something, you know. Although I'm real tempted to color my steampunk guy right there. Real tempted to color him. Yeah, Mike. Cat. Oh. Really, Lynn? She gets in hunt mode. Oh my goodness. Hi, Dev. Just on the road working. Dee Dee stopped for a brew. Wanted to say hi and everyone else. Well, thanks, Dev. I'm glad to know you're not driving and watching. Well, I hope you're having a good week. I hope you're feeling better. And drop something here. Hope you're feeling better. Yeah, he is a cutie, isn't he? Look, yeah, we need to color him soon. But yeah, so we'll probably color in this today. Feeling loads better, thanks. Oh, well, good. You're gonna stream on Friday? Hi, Ashley. I'm sure I'm missing some people popping in. Thanks, everybody. Yes, you are. Okay, so y'all look for the Modernist Colorist on Friday. I think it's around 4 Eastern. I think it's about 4 Eastern time on Friday is when Deb, he's in UK. And that's like 9 o'clock your time, Deb, 9 o'clock at night. So, yeah, well, good to see you. Tell all everybody in the pub, wave hi to them. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I can't lean on that table. It makes my camera jiggle. So yeah, if you're joining us for the first time or you haven't, you're not familiar with my channel, I come on a little early. I stream every Monday and Wednesday and some Fridays, 9 a.m. Eastern, but I usually come on about 20 to 30 minutes early so that I can say hi to everybody. So if you want to get right to the project and you're watching this recording, just slide that little bar. Slide that little bar. Hi, Kenny. Kenny. So I think we're going to color something out of the book today in like pinks and reds, Valentine Day colors. So just because tomorrow's Valentine's Day, we don't really do anything for Valentine's Day. We might get each other a card, but like Hubster says, every day's Valentine's Day around here. So anyway, yeah, slide the magic bar. That's right, Terry. Hi, Lynn J. Happy, yeah, we've been, yeah. Do you know what day it is? So we'll probably color in this today. I was going to do an animal, random animal portrait, but I think we'll wait till next week to do that. Or if I'm here, I don't know if I'm going to be here Friday or not. Depends. I might not. We'll see. Still doing home repairs and things like that. So we'll see. And I did kind of want to go up to downtown Atlanta this Saturday. So we'll see if that happens. So yeah. Hi, Dawn. Susie's Coloring Cottage. Who else? Hi, Nick and Tina. Anybody else popping in? Thanks for being here. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Hi, Pacola. So just in case anybody missed it, you know what day it is. I just love that little camel. I love that ad too. It's just fun. So yeah, so we're going to color in circle portraits. I'm going to do a full flip of it. It came so many layers of wrapping. Wait till y'all see. Comes in a box, in a bag, in a package, and then I think Kenny requested it have a wrap on it too. And then she sent me a birthday card. And it came with bookmarks. It came with this set of tone tan paper images. I mean, there's just so much it came with. But okay. You finished your tea. Yeah, tea. Tea. Bye, Deb. Have a good one. Be safe on the road. We'll see you Friday. Oh. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Marianne. Susie. Everybody else that I've missed. Hi, Nia. So, yeah, I guess I should keep my hand here just so you know somebody's here. Yeah. Yeah, I just put a little heart here for Valentine's Day. These are just little baggies you can get. Like, I think I got them at Michael's a year or two ago. I don't remember, on clearance. Valentine Day bags. So let's see who else I'm missing. Anybody else? Thanks, everybody. Thanks for the thumbs up already. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the thumbs up. Yeah, yesterday I spent most all day doing Happy Mail. So, yeah, a lot of thank yous. And hi, Kate. Hi from the Netherlands. Yeah, my step grandfather was from the Netherlands. He came over here like he's passed away since, but he came over here from the Netherlands right after World War II, and he always had an accent all his life. He sounded like Tony Beats. Tony Beats. Well, he didn't cuss like Tony Beats, but he had the accent like Tony Beats on Gold Rush. uh, Hi, Ro. Who else am I missing here? So hi to Dawn. Hi, Diana. Thanks, everybody. Thanks again for all the quick thumbs up. That's nice. Thank you. So we're going to, let me go ahead and tweet. I ought to maybe take a picture of this. Let me take a picture of this to tweet. Yeah. Let me take a picture here. There's a glare. Let's see. Crop that down smaller. How's everybody doing? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Just ordered the book. The shipping cost. Yeah, it probably just depends on where you are too. You know. Hi, Zeely. Did I say hi to you? Yeah, I said hi to CB. I'm sure I'm missing some people. Let's see here. Twitter. Come here, Twitter. Hi, Barb. Wow, Barb. This is early for you, girl. Hi, Barb. Let's see. Let me tweet real quick, guys. In the morning. Live. Let's see. I think I'll put a little camel in there for Happy Hump Day. Where's my? I don't have a camel picked. Let me pick a camel. There's my little animals here. I know there's a camel in there. There we go. Let me add this picture. One second, guys. Link in profile. Here come my cats, Barb. The kitties are here. Hi, newbie. Listening mode. Okay, Barb. You want to come up here? Come on up here. Come on. Come on. Come up here and say hi. He was up here a minute ago, then he left. Now he's back again. So I don't know if he'll come back up here or not. You want to come up here? Come on. Oliver. You want to come up? No, maybe not. Oh, no, here comes Malibu. Malibu heard me. She goes, I'll be up here. Yes, I will. I will. Barb never gave me her cat, so I had to get other ones. Okay, let's see. Here we go. There's little Malibu. She's going, oh, I'm so shy. I'm the little princess. Oliver will lumber up here shortly. There he is. Oh, he brought me a mouse. He brought me a mouse. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. There's Oliver. He brought me his little mouse. Yeah, there you go. All right, we'll spend a minute petting the cats. I know, right, Terry? I know, they are the sweetest things. They're sweeties. Your boys are mad at me, Barb, because I got other cats. Oh, there goes Malibu. She's leaving now. She's saying, well, if you're going to pet my brother, then I'm going to leave. They get a little jealous of each other, but they sleep like this together, they're just like wadded up. So they love each other. They're twins. They're brother and sister. Well, they're from the same litter. I don't know how many were in the litter, but they're brother and sister. Hi, Jean. Litter mates are the greatest. Yeah. I know, we do too, Kenny. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to have to move them in a minute so we can do some coloring here. And my camera's crooked again because I've moved it around so much. So I hope everybody's having a good hump day. Hi, Mary. Hi, Annie Rowe. Oh, you got your book, Annie Rowe? Yeah, Annie Rowe won the book, the coloring. I forget what it was called exactly, but she got it. You're welcome, Annie Rowe. Glad you got it. Glad you like it. Coffee sounds good. Yeah, I got my coffee here. Yeah, no, you can't have my coffee. I also have juice. Okay, baby, it's time to get down. Here, how about you come over here and chase your mouse? There you go. Go on. I know you want up here, but I know. You gotta move, baby. Gotta move. All right, so I hear you. I just put this little heart here because, Valentine's Day. So I'm going to do a flipping. I'm going to show you how it came packaged. Oh, a little further. Oh, no, baby. I'm going to have to lock you out, I'm afraid, like Barb does. Like Barb does hers. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, come on. Let's go on out. We got to go out for a while. Come on, I'll throw your mouse down the stairs. Oh, we would never get anything done, right, Barb? Hi, Sammy. Hiya. You've been darting around whether to finally plunge and get this purchase it. Yeah, well, now you'll get at least a look through. Okay, so how it came. First, let me show you how it came. It came in this box, a big, like a little sort of semi-mini pizza box thing. Came in this. Then it was wrapped. It was wrapped in plastic. Then it was wrapped in blue tissue. Then it was wrapped in this. And then it was in the box. So it had every kind of wrapping on it. It was so, I was like unwrapping. And then it came with a little card that said, happy belated birthday. Best wishes from Kenny and Laura, who is the artist, Laura Rafferty, has a little sticker with it, which will go in my on my big portfolio with stickers all over it. So it came with that. Then it came with my Etsy, a gift for you, Joy from Kenny. So I got that. And then the little card came in this. I mean, it was just like I was unwrapping everything. And then here's her business card, Laura Rafferty, coloring book illustrator. And her Etsy shop is Laura Colors 2, TOO. So I'm sure you just put in circle portraits in Etsy and you'll find it. So yes, I know. And then it came with these bookmarks. three bookmarks came with that. It came with all these craft cardstock pictures on the, it's kind of like on the tone tan, but it's heavy cardstock, and I'm dying to color him. I really want to color him, but I think we're going to color in this one. Let me see, that light has got a glare on it. This one, but I wanted to do a, what do you call it today? A Valentine's Day. Let's brighten this up a little. I wanted to do a Valentine's Day page, and so I'm going to do one of the girls, and I'm going to do her pink hair, the girl with crystals. Oh, let's see. Am I still here, guys? I noticed that my thing is unstable. Am I here? It's buffering. Okay, got an unstable notice. Might be me. Okay. Yes, I just had buffering, but I'm back. Okay. Okay. All right, we're back. All right, so let me start over in case you missed any. So here's the crystal girl. Thank you. And hi, Julie Topaz. Thank you. Here's the steampunk girl in the wolf with gears all around her. Here's the guy. Love him. Then there's this elf girl with the little mini dragon there. And then here's another steampunk pirate girl with the parrot. And then just steampunk girl with some gears. So those are the ones that are on the craft cardstock. Oh, there's some. Oh, they're on the back too. Oh, there's one on the back. So you get two of each. Okay, so they're doubled. Look, they're two. They're doubled up. You got your. Oh, you're welcome, Vonnie. Vonnie said she didn't have any Post-it notes. I had to send her some. So I didn't realize that they were on back and front. So there's two of each. Well, back and front. So, yeah. Yeah, they're double-sided. Yes, thank you, Jean. Sassy pants. Okay, let's see here. Let's zoom in a little. All right, it's a little dark over here. So maybe I need that light there. So we're going to flip through, and I have not picked a page yet. I've not picked a page to do today, but I do want to do a page in pinks and reds and Valentine Day colors. So, yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through it. So you've got the same, these are the same images that was on the cardstock, on the craft color. Oh my gosh, look at her. Look how cute. The little glasses and the little braids. That reminds me of when we went to the Bahamas and Boo got her hair braided when she was littler. I know. Can y'all see there? Okay. And these are one-sided. So if I want to do marker, sorry, Jean. Red and pink, Jean. But St. Patty's Day is coming up soon, Jean, and we'll do your favorite color. Oh, yeah, she does kind of remind me of Fiona's daughter with her glasses. So cute. Yeah, she does. And then here's a girl with a turtle on her head and little shells. And they're all in a circular, motif. So, yeah. This one has branches. This one's an elf. She's a part unicorn there with her butterfly wings and her elf ears. And then this one, she looks like a queen. Very regal. Very regal. She's got her tiara on. This one is in a giant literal ring. She's in a giant ring. Oh, look, that Bob Marley like. And yeah, it's a little elephant, a little dragon elephant. I've never seen anything like that before. A dragon elephant an elephant with wings. And then here's this steampunk girl that was in the little cardstock one. I really like her. Look at her. She might be a good one to do. Let me get a Post-it note here. Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for all the likes, guys. If I've missed anybody, I'll put one here because I kind of like her. Might do her. What do y'all think? She'd be good with pink hair. Pink hair, red glasses, red and pink goggles. I'm kind of like it. Yeah, fairy elephant. Yeah. And then this girl right here, this elf girl, was in the cardstock ones too with her little dragon. And then this one, oh, look at the little kitty cat. Oh, so sweet. So sweet. Reminds me of Cameron. Okay, and then here's the little steampunk mom and baby. That's cute. They're all cute. Hi, Kim. Okay, then here's the pirate girl with the parrot. If I miss anybody, see Kim. I said hi to Annie. Hi, Button. Dawn. And then here's our handsome fella right here. Then here's the girl with the wolf. Then here's like safari, a steampunk safari girl. A little pet monkey or compass. And her safari hat. And then here's our elderly steampunk gentleman. Got his little lizard up there. Then here's an owl. And I got to show you, I'm almost done with my owl girl. Almost done with my owl girl in Mysteria. And then I'll post that picture. And I did Happy Mail most all day yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to really work on it. Hi, Kathy. I'm sure I'm missing some people. Have you ordered this yet, Sammy? I love when the hair is all like curls like that. It's always a challenge. It's got a Celtic knot circle. Here's one with a hummingbird and some, I'm guessing, hibiscus. And then the phases of the moon around her. All the phases of the moon. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Janet. How you doing? Like her too. And here's like a Viking type Norse Viking steampunk god. Can we get it all in there? Sammy, you guarantee you can. And then I love her too. This kind of looks like Sammy, actually. Doesn't that look like Sammy? Seriously, I'm going to show y'all Sammy. Hang on. If y'all want to do some nice, if you want some really good tutorials, like step-by-steps and stuff, Sammy, let me find, where's that picture of her when she went to the, go and chat with Sam. I don't know if she posted. Did you post that picture anywhere else except on YouTube? Everything's slow today. I think my internet's, I probably need to reboot my router or something. It seems a little slow for me today, guys. So if you're buffering, it's probably my fault. Where is she? Where are you, Sammy? I know you're here somewhere. You're hiding. Well, here's a good picture of her. Let's see if I can bring this. Well, she's got her glasses on here. This is a good one of her, though. There's Sammy right there. Look, there's Sammy. Look. Put some glasses on that girl. There's Sammy. Sammy's going, oh my gosh, you're embarrassing me. But yeah, that's a good picture of Sammy. That just reminds me of her. Okay, moving on. Okay, here's a girl, another bird over here, and a little waterfall, and a little cove or something right there. Clouds all around. Then here looks like Poseidon, a young Poseidon. Sandy's hiding behind a pillow. So there's Poseidon. Then here's some small, like little bubbles, like with kids in the little bubbles. Those are cute. Then she's probably a mermaid. She's in the water, you know, and then all kinds of little wave motifs around her. So she's probably a mermaid. Then here is a girl with all kinds of fish around her. And some more little circles with babies and kids. And this adorbs, guys. And this adorbs. And then there's a little seahorse, probably another mermaid girl. Then here's another aqua girl. She has like little gills. She has little gills on her face. So she's, you know, in a, like looking into a ship, like she's looking into the submarine or something. Oh, that'll be fun too. Another one with cats. Floral, a horse. She's reading a book. It looks like a book on fairy tales or a book on giraffes, and they're coming to life out of the book. Then there's an elderly couple. Oh, that's so sweet. And here's like a young traveler going off to see the world. And a sweet little girl with a little frog and all kinds of little bugs. Then here's an artist. Pens, pencils, little dragon on that pencil, little fairy, a little bunny with wings. So I love that. And then here are different things that you can practice: the eyes, noses, mouths, ears, hair. So they're like little practice sheets. Which one is Laura, Kenny? The artist one? This one is Laura? Oh, is it? Oh. Kenny said that this one is Laura. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, and then here's some little faces to practice skin tones. And she's got all different nationalities here, so you could practice different nationalities. Y'all know we do all nationalities here. Oh, that's so cute. That's awesome. And then she says, thanks so much for purchasing this book. Did you know that I have a story for every page? If you like short stories, check out her website, Dedicate the Book. You'll find the pages with their stories. I'll have to do that. Yeah, I'll have to put a little Post-it note on the ones that we do and get the story for each one, right? If you want to share your coloring, which we will do, hashtag Circle Portraits Coloring Book. And yeah, so Laura Rafferty. Yes. Here's the back cover. 42 illustrations. And the art coloring on the cover is Maria Payne. So Maria Payne colored the cover. Awesome. Thank you so much, Kenny. Thank you so much. So now we're going to go back over to her. And y'all know, guys, y'all know I'm going to take it out of the book. Don't anybody, yell at me, but I cut, if it's not a story, if there's a book that's a story, a continuation story or a hardback story book, I don't take pages out of that. But books like this, I take them out, I write on the back what it's from. And of course, now I'm going to have to write the stories on the back. I'll write the story on the back of what it is. So I'm going to, did I not cut it out? No, let's see, I got it started there. Okay, let's see, I didn't quite cut through here. There we go. Hang on, guys, let me cut this out. It's not exactly perfectly straight, but I will just take, I will trim it all up here. There we go. All righty. So we're going to color in our Circle Portraits coloring book, Laura Rafferty. All right, so there's a glare right here from this lamp. Let's turn that lamp a little. Maybe I'll put it on this side, just a little somewhere where I can have a little, what do you call it? Drag in the light there. Okay. Well, we're going to probably zoom in anyway. So, yeah. Are y'all excited? We're going to color it in pinks, reds. We're going to do it Valentine. I'm probably going to use markers and pencils. So we're going to probably do both. Let's zoom in a little here. We'll start with about right there. We can always zoom in more. All right. Anybody got any questions? Bye, Barb. Thanks for stopping in. Give the boys a hug. I love her, Barb's cats. If you haven't seen, and Barb, oh, she might have already left. She usually streams the first Friday of every month, and she also does. She has classes and groups, and so follow Barb Owen. Follow her on howtogetcreative.com. There we go. Thanks, Barb. So we are going to work on this. So let me move my scissors here. Let's move the Post-its. Let me get a drink of juice. The black marks on my desk. Oh, you mean that? Yeah, this is a piece of paper. Oh, that mark right there. Is that bothering you? Is that bothering you, Jean? Here, let's see what we can do. That's bothering Miss Jean. There, Jean. This is just some large pieces of Bristol. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've not picked any colors or anything yet. It was kind of bugging you too, Kenny. Okay, are we good now? Do I need here? Well, let's see. I swear, these girls, you just, they're so fussy. They aren't fussy. They're fussy girls. Oh my gosh, you girls. Now I got to get a baby wipe to get the paint off my finger. And also, if I forgot to bring them up before the show. So if I have time or someone remembers or somebody in YouTube comments asked me about, because on Monday's show we talked a lot about different books. I know the things I do for the fibs. No, right, Terry? But anyway, she asked about my English mysteries. And so if I go down and get some coffee or get a break or something, an hour or two, I will go and get a couple of my British mysteries off my shelf so that I can show those. Because I didn't really talk about them much. I just said I like British mysteries, but I didn't give authors or show the books or anything. Hi, Gail. I'm sure I'm missing people. Don't forget, guys, put it in caps. Hi, Adele, Don J. Put it in caps if you're talking to me. And if I miss it, don't be offended. I do have to work on coloring some. Thanks for all the thumbs up, guys. So I think I'm going to start probably with some markers, which, alcohol markers, Copics, and, I got all different kinds. I got Copics and I got Hoo-Hoos and, all different ones. So let's see here. Oh, I like that pink. Okay. I'm just going to look up here and kind of pick. Let's see. This is, let's see how dark that is. I like that one. Now, look. So now there's no black mark. Now there's pink marks. Sorry. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Let's see here. I'm just picking them off my cubby here. Let's see what. That's a good, nice skin tone here. My skin tones, I do have some refills, and I just need to find more refills, but I haven't been to Blick yet. I want to go to Blick and get either some more skin tones or refills or both, So this is YR000. Let's see what. That one's too orange. I think I'm just going to I'll just do a coat of Copic on her face and then do shading with pencil. Then I got these two pinks, and I'm going to need some reds. Y'all know I try to keep it a minimum. Okay, that's a nice red for Copic red. Then I probably need a darker, like something more maroony, almost to the browns. Might have to do that also with pencil. Don't have the exact color I'm looking for. Okay, we're going to start with these. We're going to start with these colors. And I think, like usually steampunk goggles and things like that, they're usually like leather or something like that. Maybe, let's see, what's that light pink? Do I need one lighter pink maybe? Maybe I need one lighter pink. No, that's too fluorescent. I don't want a fluorescent. But I do want a lighter pink to base coat her hair. Talking to myself. Nope, that's too purple. Let's try this one. That's going to be too orange. Let's see about this one. Too orange. Looking for more of a light pink. That's too peach. Not seeing the light pink color. Might just have to go with that. Let's go with the pink skin tone. That's too orange. Sorry, guys. I'm doing some testing here, as you can see. Come back here, cat. Let's see. Nope. Too brown. Okay. I guess I will have to go with this pink. I really want something lighter. Why can't I? I mean, I would think would have. That's pretty good. That's a lighter pink. We'll go with that. Okay, we'll go with that. Hi, Marie. Marie from Sweden. Newbie. I'm sure I'm missing some people popping in. Thanks, everybody. All right, so I want her to have a light pink hair to start. So let's go ahead and base coat her hair this color. And this is RV63. I'm going to base coat it. So all the hair is just going to be this color. So the paper seems to be taking the marker fine. I'm having to keep a wet edge to keep it from being, what do you call it, scratchy, streaky. So let's do that. And this is nice cardstock. Well, it's not really cardstock. I'd probably say it's probably maybe 90 weight paper. It's not as heavy as the cardstock on the craft color ones. But it's a good weight paper. But don't forget now, it's going to go through. I'll turn this over. I don't even have to guess that it's going through. It probably is. Because Copics and alcohol markers always go through. Okay. Dee. Hi, Dee. Hi, Robin. Anybody else? How you doing? Are you okay? Are you okay since Monday? Hope so. I haven't seen updates. So I'm just going to base coat her hair. This is all good. And I know some of y'all don't like pink, but Jean, wait till St. Patty's Day and we'll go into the greens. Hi, Muffy Sandra. Okay, lurk away. Yeah, Hoo Heroes are like we call it a knockoff brand. They're an alcohol-based marker. They're real inexpensive. I can't say that they blend as well as Copics. I don't think anything compares to a Copic. Let's just be honest. But they are an alcohol-based marker. So this is going to be my Valentine Day coloring. Although we don't do a lot on Valentine's Day. We, sometimes get each other a card or something. But like I said earlier, Hubster says that every day is Valentine's Day around here. It's so sweet. So, yeah. And remember, guys, if you're using Copics in your coloring book pages, don't try to color over your pencil with the Copics because that can ruin them. You need the Copics as your base, not pencil and then Copics on top of that. Okay, so here's our hair on here. And, usually the steampunk glasses are green, but she's going to have pink one. So I'm going to have a little bit of her hair showing through like that. Budget friendly, 50 cents as opposed to Copics at $7. Yes, that's true. And they're good. They're not, they're not horrible. And they're usually pretty juicy and, vibrant. And I use them with my Copics. So I interchange them, and I'm not really a marker girl. I'm still learning in the marker field. I'm a pencil girl. Pencil and drawing. But I like them. I like them. All right, so I think I want her to have red glasses. Now, I don't know if I trust myself with the red point. Now, I'll give it a little shot. I want her to have red glasses, but I probably would do better on her glasses with pencil. But if I take my time and not talk and I will have to tilt this to get it straight. So I'm going to not talk for a minute. I probably shouldn't be doing this till I do her skin. I'm just hopping all over the place today. Because you do have to be aware, you don't want to smear them. But I'll be careful. Maybe we'll have her have green, steampunk green eyes. Instead of having her goggles have the green glass, her eyes will be the green. How about that? Does that sound good? I know you're probably answering me and I can't see it. I mean, because I'm not looking. There we go. I should probably zoom in a little more. Let's do a little more zoom in here. There we go. How's that? There we go. All right. And she'll probably have pretty pink lips. Let's just go give her a base, same base as her hair and her lips. It's a base coat. I'm going to get as much base coated with marker, and then we're going to go in with pencil. Okay. All right. Let's lime green in her eyes. Let's see. Oh, congrats button on. Oh, wow. Congrats button. Oh, wait, are you having a baby? Or you just mean that you had one on Valentine's Day? Maybe I misunderstood. All right. So I want her goggles probably to be red with dark, like maroon. So like if it was red leather. So I'm going to do her goggles red on Valentine's Day 14. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I didn't think. Yeah. Okay. I didn't want to start a rumor there. So Button she found out she was pregnant on a Valentine's Day years ago. Okay. So I'm just going to get as much base coated as we can with marker. See, there's the back. And if you work on marker in your book, don't forget to put some paper or cardstock behind your work so you don't bleed the marker onto the next page. Okay, be careful not to do that because it can happen very easily. These markers just go right through. I'm leaving all the little hardware for now. Little edges and things like that. Little straps and buttons. Okay, that's her hair right there. Let's go back to the pink. A little bit of her hair is sticking out. Okay, so then I'm going to do red glass. She's going to have rose. She'll be looking through rose colored glasses. So let's put a little bit of streaky bit, and then I'll go back with the pink and kind of blend that. I'm just kind of re-wetting the red to make it move. Something like that. Okay. Swirl the keyboard. I just waved. That's fine, Marie. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to do behind her. All right, so now I got this. Let's see, which pink do I want to go in with her hair? Oops. No, I think I'm going to go with this other pink. That's a little too, yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so now I'm going to go with the hoo-hoo, and I'm going to add a little bit of pink, stripey, you know, just a little bit of hair color, and then I'm going to take my pink and blend it. Blend it in just a little. So just kind of give her a little bit of shading, although most of it I will be doing. Most of it I'll be doing with pencil, I'm sure. Okay, so let's, while it's wet, see I'm putting a little of the hoo-hoo, and while it's wet, I'm taking the other color and blending it. You have to have a wet edge to blend alcohol markers. Can you see that? There we go. Yeah, it's showing up. You like the red and pink theme? I thought it would be fun for Valentine's. That's behind her there. So I'm just going to keep going back and forth. Thanks, Kenny. We'll have to post it. I'll have to post it to Laura. Oh, no, I don't think I follow her on Instagram because I didn't know about her till this book. So I'll have to follow her and post. Or Valentine. Thank you. Like the pink hair. So if I go to Blick this weekend, I'll probably just get some new Copic refills, or if they don't have, you know, of course I can always get them online too. But if we go to Blick this weekend, because we didn't get to make it downtown this last weekend. And we'll be going to the museum probably until April. They have new exhibits, I think, in April. So, because that's usually my birthday trip. Going to Blick downtown, going to the museum, and going to the Varsity. But because my birthday fell on Super Bowl weekend, we did not go downtown. And then this last weekend, we thought about going. After going and having lunch with the kids, North Atlanta. You know, they're about an hour and a half or so away. But by the time we got done there and at the bookstore, we took extra time at the bookstore. We didn't feel like going downtown, finding parking and doing all that. So we might go this weekend, depending on the weather and just what's going on with the reno in the den. How's that looking, guys? Am I staying in camera? I hope. Laura has a brilliant YouTube channel. Oh, okay. I didn't know she had a YouTube channel too. I will find her. We will find her. Thanks, guys, for all the info on her. Yeah. She's new to me, you know. Well, we'll go find her. I don't want to say we stalk. We're being funny when we say that. We go hunt. We go hunt up people and befriend them. And, you know, people come here, and I hope everybody befriends them too. Okay, that looks good on that side so far. Need just a little bit darker right in that little curve there. Like that. Hi, Amber Moon. How you doing? Dee didn't read all of her email. I didn't read all of my email? What email, Kenny? I don't know. Probably not. I missed something. Depending on if I was reading it on my phone or not, too. When you get hundreds, it's hard. It's hard to keep up with chat comments and emails and private messages and Twitter and Instagram. And, you know, I think I do pretty good to keep up with everything. But I know I miss some of it. Just like I sit here and watch, you know, try to color and talk to you guys. Try to keep up. You need these markers, the Gilly, the hoo-hoos, or the, I'm using a hoo-hoo and some Copic. I'm using both. Okay. Yeah, I missed it, Kenny. I did not see you say anything about her channel. If you've never used alcohol markers before, I would recommend trying some like inexpensive ones like hoo-hoo. There's hoo-hoo and other brands. Go on Amazon and just look for like if you put in hoo-hoo Hero, other inexpensive brands will come up. And you get a whole bag of them. You get a whole bag of them. But I would recommend, if you are going to test them out, to get the set of skin tones. You can get a set. I think there's 5 or 6 in a set. And I think there's a light set and a dark set. I think there's 2 different sets. In the Chow, in this version of the Copics, and get the set of skin tones. Or you can get the set of skin tones in the sketch markers too. These are the sketch. These are the Chow. And the square ones are, I don't have one right here. The square ones are just like the original, right? And so, you know, test them out. But I would recommend, if you're going to start with, especially if you're going to use it in color booking, get you the set of the Copic Chow skin set to start with, if you've never used them. Thanks, Terry, for the link. Okay, so let's do the other side here. Let's do the other side. Let me just take the caps off because I am just going back and forth. So I usually like to recap as I go, but especially because you got to be careful not to drop your marker. Don't drop your marker on the page. And I do try to answer every comment that people make on my YouTube channel. You know, I do try to at least like or acknowledge the comment on every comment, because I do appreciate all the comments, and I do try to, you know, answer them all, or at least like them. Her hair's coming pretty quick. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Terry. The skin tone chow. Yeah. And the thing, I don't know how much they are on Amazon, but if you get them at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, you can use coupons. You can use your 40% coupons when you get them there. So I'm not sure how much they are on Amazon. But they might be cheaper if you have a Hobby Lobby or Michael's and use a coupon. Hi, Nanamo. Yeah, doing well. Thank you. We're coloring in Laura Rafferty's, what's the exact name of it? Circle Portraits. Kenny sent me the book. Thank you, Kenny, again. Hope y'all can see. Like in the hair, Terry. Terry, you cougar. Are you going to dye your hair pink? I could see you doing it. I so can see you doing that, Terry. No dye for me. Those days are over. Too much trouble. Well, I didn't mean like permanently. You can get, you don't have to have it permanently. I wouldn't mind purple. Like aubergine purple. Not bright purple like this hot pink type. Not that much of a bright purple. But like an aubergine color. Purple, eggplant color. I wouldn't mind having my hair that color. You don't have to have it forever. I don't know if Hubster would go for it, but he'd look at me like, yeah, I don't know. You could do it, but I'm not walking next to you. She does, Lab Accident. And hi, by the way, Lab Accident. You have to strip your hair to get this color. Well, but don't you already have your hair just gray, Terry? Do you have to strip your hair to do it if you already have gray hair? Like, I wouldn't think I'd have to do anything to my hair if it's dark brown to put aubergine on it. I don't know, but I don't know, This is your hair color, Lisa? Oh my gosh. Some of mine is still temporary. Oh, some of mine is still dark. I have the gray halo. Oh, okay, Terry. Yeah, there are, like Kathy said, there are temporary colors. Trust me, with all the colors of hair Cameron has had, yeah, there's temporary colors. That child has had his hair every color in the book. Literally every color. But he has it just normal now. He just has normal, kind of sandy brown. He looks good when he's, I like his hair when it's a bleachy blonde hair, like in the summer. But, yeah. It doesn't stay very well, Annie Rose said. Temporary colors never worked on your hair. They're all permanent. Okay. Yes, the true color is the same. So could do it. Doesn't come out as bright as you think. Yeah, I don't want bright purple hair. I'm talking just, like a dark purpley tint like, you know? I think that would be cool. You know, instead of like what is it, when I'm old I will wear purple. Well, you could wear it in your hair too. Okay, so now I'm going to stop on the hair, at least for now. And I'm going to get the red, and I'm going to work a little. I think these gears, I'm going to do a red. I'm going to probably do black right behind her. And then do these gears. I'm going to do these gears red. And I'm going to shade them too, guys. I'll shade them with a Tuscan red pencil. I just thought, you know, and this, you could do this with paint. We could have done this with acrylic paint. You know, I just thought, you know, I like to do different mediums. I like to do watercolor, marker. We even use Crayola super tip markers, the water-based ones. You know, I just thought today we would go with alcohol markers. Yours is Lavender Luxe, but it's so dark. Hi, Natalie. The crown of her head. Oh, yes. Thank you, Natalie. Yeah, I need to put some shading on the crown of her head. Thank you. Yeah. Would have noticed it eventually, but yeah. These girls here, they're like snapping turtles, baby. They spot things. Nothing gets by these snapping turtles. The other advantage of Copics over like Hoo Hoo Heroes is the brush tip. The Hoo Hoos have like a bullet tip, but it's not as soft and blendy as um, a brush tip, right? What kind of paper? It's the paper that's in the book. I don't know. It has a little bit of a not shine, but a little bit of slickness to it. I'd say it's probably about a 90 weight. It came in the book. Here's the book. Circle Portraits, coloring book by Laura Rafferty. Okay. I did a flip through already. It also came with all these card. Now this is heavy cardstock. This is like 110 or better, 100, maybe 140 weight cardstock that has some of the images printed front and back. It's the same image on each though. Like here's him on the front and he's on the back. So you have two chances to color it. So this is an awesome way for you to test your colors, practice, so that if you don't like the way the first one turned out, then do it again. Hi, Colored by Caroline. Lurk away, lurk away. Okay, so let's go back to this. Let's see, let's go back to my red here. And it is a circle, so I'm turning it. It's just easier to color a circle when you can turn it. Then we're going to do her skin. I'm going to do a flat, I was going to say wash, but a flat coat of just a skin tone, and then we'll do all the shading in pencil. The alcohol markers are bleeding through. Yes, they do. They will, Bonnie. They definitely will bleed through. That's why you either want to make sure you either take the piece out of the book or make sure to put some cardstock or something behind the page if you leave it in the book. And that's true of almost any. I mean, I could probably, you know, it probably wouldn't go through maybe this, but then it might bleed a little bit and then the other side will be ruined. So you always want to make sure it's a one-sided, you know, or don't care about what's on the other side. if you're doing markers, alcohol markers, because they will bleed through. You're welcome, Bonnie. Bonnie, write a note about that on your Post-it notes. Write it on your Post-it notes, Bonnie. And I don't know if Bonnie knew I was going to do that, but Bonnie said something about in one of the streams, I don't have any Post-it notes. So I had to send her some. I don't know if she really said it or not. You like them, Bonnie? I sent her Sharon L. She's not ever in. I don't ever see her in chat. She's on Twitter. I see her liking something. She's just not a very social media person. And anyway, she has sent me so many Post-its over the years. So I share, I do try to share. So I sent Vonnie some because I don't know if Vonnie was serious when she said she didn't have any, but we can't have her not having any Post-its. As some of your shopping cart. Oh, well, good. Just saved you a couple of dollars there. So you have some Post-its. I live on Post-its. I tell you guys, everything is on a Post-it note. And then it usually, and then it either gets transferred if it's a note, like an address or something comes to me in the middle of the night, it gets transferred over to something else. And then I throw the Post-its away, but they're just so handy to have all your notes on. At least it is for me. I don't know. Okay, so there we go. Got a base. Oh, let's do this before Natalie yells at me. No, just kidding. She wouldn't yell. She just... Okay, I think that's the main circle there. Oh, I can't imagine life without Post-its. Me either, Terry. Just finished another picture in Serene. Yay, Susan. Did you post on Facebook? You usually post a lot on Facebook, don't you? Hi, Mark. Hey, Mark. Mark. It's really Mike, but you know what day it is, right, Mark? Woohoo! I'm waiting to see what Susan posted it. Did she post? Now I'm going to do the shadows of the gears too in the red. Although I'll probably end up doing more. Uh-oh, I see I touched something wet there and moved it there. And do all the shadows here. Let's do a little bit of shadow right there. Hi, Becky. Who else am I missing? Alyssa. Debbie. Said hi to Lab Accident. I love that name, Lab Accident. Do you do origami with the square Post-its, Lab? Hi, Sabrina. Bye, Button. Thanks for stopping in. Hi, Mr. Man. Well, we'll just have to not let you talk anymore if you're going to talk like that, Mr. Man. Because you know what? Around here, we have a big can of... Okay, let's just keep rolling here. My mods are on it. They're like hawks, I'll tell you. My mods are like hawks. You won't get anything past them. All right, so let's see. Let me get a little bit more red right there. I think I want the edges of these goggles, like just the shadowed edge here. I'm going to get that in there in red. And I'm going to shade it with probably Tuscan red pencil, That. I do. I like your username. That is really cool. Are you a lab assistant or a lab, are you in school or you like the sciences? Is there a reason behind your name? Not that there has to be, but just curious. I'll look up here in a minute. Well, you won't, you know, you're looking in the wrong place. This is an art channel, Mr. Man. Thank you, Terry. Mark. Yeah, I want to see if she works or he or she works in a lab. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to do these shadows over here. Might do some gray, you know. Red, pink, and gray look good together. We might do the actual gear itself in gray. Let's do the shadow in red. We get our giggles here. You posted it? Oh, well, let's. Okay, wait. Lab accident. I was always a science kid, but the reason for my name is a joke about how I don't look like my family and my mom worked for the government. So you're in lab accident? Oh my gosh, lab. That's too funny. Okay, let me go look at Susan's Serene. Oh, Susan. Okay, let's go see over here. Let's go to her. Let's find her Serene picture. Oh, I did like this picture. Oh, I didn't like it on Facebook, though. I liked it somewhere else. Okay, so here's Susan Wilkes's on Facebook picture that she just finished. Let me turn down the light. Hang on. It'll be better. Show up better, I think. Well, maybe it won't. Now, let's turn the light back up again. It's weird. Some days it's better one way. There we go. She is covered. She's barely covered, but she is covered. She is wearing clothing covering all the essentials before we mute them. It's all good. We're here to have some fun, joy, artistic inspiration, and chat and chat. And follow each other. You know, we find each other every, you know, new people. If you're here and you're new, we can find you on by the three, if you're on YouTube, the three, well, obviously you're on YouTube if you're here, but I mean, if you have a channel where you post, do art or whatever you do, we can follow the three dots. If you do have an Instagram account, you know, put your Instagram, you can't put direct links, but you can put the name of your Instagram. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Hi, Angela. Don't forget, guys, if you talk to me, put it in caps. Okay, then you're going to behave, Mr. Man. Good for you. Okay, well, then sit back. Get you something to sketch on, or, you know. Do you do art, Mr. Man? You're free to chat. Just don't troll. My mods, they got those big wrenches, you know. Hi, Gray. Need to do I need to focus? Is it not focus, guys? Or you just need to focus, Great. Oh, did I go away for a minute? Okay. I think my internet connection is a little low today because I was having a hard time even on my phone. I need to reboot my router after the show. So sorry, guys. I will do that. They've been working in our neighborhood off and on. Our electricity flickered yesterday. I think that was because of the storm. And So, yeah, could have something to do with it. The camera needs to focus. It doesn't look like it needs to focus to me. Yeah. You know what you need to do, Gray? Go into the little wheel setting. Go into the wheel setting and set it to HD. That's usually what happens when somebody's out of focus. The YouTube is defaulted back to like 280 or something. Set it up to 1080 or at least 720. Go into your wheel and up the quality to HD. Okay? Up the quality to HD and you should be good. Yeah, I think that's probably what happened to Great. It defaulted Great. Yeah, did y'all do that? Yeah, did you do it too, Alyssa? Yeah. So just remember that, guys. If you're on anybody's stream and it gets it doesn't look very clear, go into your HD settings or go into the little wheel setting and up it to HD. Yeah, I usually have to do it all the time too, Terry. For some reason, YouTube will default back to lower quality. So go in there and put it up to 1080p or 720, whatever your system can handle. Okay. Default to, yeah, it defaults to blurry. Exactly. It defaults to blurry. Yeah, or when you refresh, that's true, Jean. If you refresh, so you used to draw orcs. So are you a big Lord of the Rings guy, Mr. Man? Lord of the Rings? Hi, Lisa. Hi, Shara. Yeah, then just go in there, guys. Just if it defaults back, all you have to do is go into the little ring, go into the little gear, the little circle gear, and click quality. Click the quality option, and then from the quality option, pick 1080 or 720. Okay, and it should be better, clearer. All right, let's see. I think I need a little bit more. A little bit dark. I just need that little edge of that hair there. Let's do that little edge. Okay, let me quickly do her skin and some gray. I think I'm going to do gray on the rest of the goggles and gray on the wheel. I'm going to have black right behind her. And if I get real ambitious, I'll paint the whole back black. I'll paint it with, oh, that's okay, Gray. No, when that happens, it's good that we can clarify it, right? So that everybody knows. Okay, gray. I want it probably let's see. Do I want a neutral gray? Just a nice neutral gray, I think. That'll be good. Let's just test this out here. And then I'll shade. I can shade with pencil. So I'll start with this one is number 3, in 3, and I'll probably get an N1 for the rest of it. Let's see. I want to get around this edge. Then we'll go into shading with pencil shortly here. Oh, we're going to finish this. We are going to finish it. It's Valentine one. From an Art 6 and Pioneer Woman. Marg, you're so funny. Okay. And again, you could do this with pencil. I think I'll do the little screws here. And I think I'll go, I want one darker. I think that's a piece of her hair. It's part of the other side of her part. Right in there. Okay. So let's see. Let's get an N1 or something. Let's 0, that might be too light. Oh, that's good. I'm going to do a lighter gray on some of it. And we can always shade. Get in here and shade. My standing camera, shade with pencil after the fact. Get a nice little base going. You know, guys, I'm not looking at chat. I'll try to get crack-a-lack in here. And let's go ahead and do this too. All the little leather bits, we'll have that be gray. Let's go back to a little darker here right on these edges. You know, guys, I'm not looking at chat. How's that looking? All right, let's see. Go back to the light. Whoops, not the tip. Right on these little strappy bits here. Got a little bit of pink in there, but I can white that out. Okay, or, you know, Posca it out. All right, now let's do our eyebrows. No, let's do our skin first. Let's do a base of skin, then we'll do our eyebrows. Thanks, guys. I'm trying to crack-a-lack here. I'm going to try to be careful around our glasses here. Doing a nice level base coat with YR000. And then we're going to shade with pencil. Thanks, Terry. Thanks, everybody. I'm concentrating. I'm trying to get, you know, I want to try to finish this today. There's a little bit of grayscale in the face. And you don't have to hurry like I'm kind of going kind of quick. You don't have to do that when you're coloring. So, see, it's just a flat color there. Thanks, Terry. All right, now let's go back to the light gray. Let's see. Oh, let's go to N2. Let's see. And again, if I have time, I'll paint the background black. I can throw in some stars, you know, in the background. We'll see how much time we have. Because it'll really make it pop. If the background is black, and then in here and in these holes, that would be black. Anybody else got plans this week in art, any kind of art? Bye, Rose. Thank you for stopping in. Mr. Man's Orkmeister. So what you mean, like in D&D or something? Okay, I need a little bit more. Missed a spot right there. Oh, missed another little spot. How old are you, Mr. Man? Dare we ask? Not that you can't play D&D, you know, if that's why you're in the Orc Meister. Hi, G. Okay, Scoops, thank you. Thank you so much. Got a happy mail coming to you. Thank you so much for everything, Scoobs. Have a good day. Not doing any real shading yet because I'll do that with pencil. Got to get all these base. It's all about the base. And then I need to go, I really should go make me some coffee. I know I have to make a pot. Make some coffee and grab those 2 books that I was going to show the commenter. It's Richard, truck driver and sub. Oh, okay. Thank you, Kenny. I missed all that. Well, welcome, Richard, the truck driver. And you said you're in UK? Hi, Loretta. Sorry, Loretta. Got to turn it every now and then to get these angles. Hi, Vivian. Oh, hi. Vivian from San Antonio. Yeah. I saw that comment somewhere. I saw you somewhere, Vivian, saying you were from San Antonio. That's where my family is. I grew up in San Antonio. Yeah, I grew up there. Okay, Mark said bacon in cornbread. Yum. Somebody mention it? Or are you making it, Mark? I need coffee. I need coffee too. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to take a quick break, guys. How we doing? We've only been here an hour and a half. We're doing good on time. Okay. So I'm going to leave my markers here. Let me get, here we go. Andy Warhol will be watching out because they have the same glasses. Because I have the same glasses. Oh, you're in Houston, Lab? Oh, you're watching it on a show. Okay, so Mark's watching our show and a cooking show. Nothing like multitasking, Mark. Okay, guys, give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Let me go make some coffee. Okay, sorry it took me a minute to pull these books. I'll show them in a little bit. We won't do it yet because I'm all zoomed in. But I pulled a stack of books here that I will talk about in a little bit. All right. Catch my breath up and down those stairs. All right, anything going on? We all good? I made coffee. It's going to take a couple minutes. I'll go back and get it in about 5 minutes. All right. Bye, Shara. Okay. So, back to our gear coloring. I'm going to catch my breath here. Because that's my exercise, I tell you, running up and down those stairs. I think I'm going to switch over to the larger tip here. At least for the bulk of it. Okay, get some oatmeal, Debbie. I should have brought up a bag of my salad. You know, Raisinets. Annie V sent me a case of Raisinets. I ought to be eating a handful of Raisinets. Raisinets are salad. Think about it. Think about what they're made from. Salad. All right. Get this all based in. I really want to paint it. I might take a minute and paint it black in the background, guys. I just might do it because it's going to really stand out. And instead of white stars, have pink stars for Valentine's Day. Yeah, we got to do it. We got to do it. Okay, let me switch back over to the chisel tip here. Pink stars will be awesome, I think. Even if we might have to add a little pencil to them. I don't know how much the pink will stand out on the black. We'll see. If I have a bucket of pink stars instead of a bucket of white stars, yeah, that might work. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking out loud to myself. Okay, so there's the base. Everything's based. Everything's got a base on it. So let me move my markers over here. Let's get some black paint. All right, let's find a brush. Get a couple of brushes here. I had those good brushes out the other day. I think I put them back in. I think I put them back. Get a little. It'll work. And a nice big flat one for the. Get a little stiffer one here. Okay. All right. So let's go for here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of hold it steady and paint the edges here. Whoops, there's a little bit of water left in my brush from when I dampened it. All right, so I'm going to go all the way around. And as long as I'm careful, I don't care if it gets on the back. I don't want to be smearing it toward the front though. I'll heat gun it so it's not a mess. Hi, Katrina. Bye, Ro. Thanks, guys, for stopping in. Thanks for all the thumbs up and all the likes. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Appreciate it. Okay, let me hit this with the heat gun real quick. Including this right here, just so I don't smear it everywhere. All right, now drop this in the water. There's a little one here. Still with the tour. Was going to ask if you were going to paint the background black, but it so. Yeah, we're going to do some pink stars. All right, so let's go ahead. Give me a minute, guys. And it does buckle a little. It doesn't wrinkle. It just kind of buckles. But all you have to do is kind of bend it back. It's not a big deal. So the books that I pulled, I could talk about them while I do this. Well, I can't really show them, though. I pulled 3 authors, 2 British and 1 American. I'm pretty sure he's American anyway. And there are mysteries. And I just pulled random ones. I have, tons of their books. But I only pulled like 3 or something like that of each one in no particular order, 1 or 2 of them you can read out of order. And then the other one, I have to turn it, guys. It's just quicker. I don't have to, but it's quicker if I turn it. And then the other one is you don't really have to read them in order. So does everybody liking this book so far? Did you see the flip through? Did it look good? Thank you again, Kenny. I'm enjoying it. Between this one and the one that the Mysteria that Melody bought me, we're going to be doing a lot of faces in our coloring world. I will show you the after we're done with this one. I'll show you. I'm almost done. I'm like 85%, maybe 90% done with the Owl Girl. I worked on it, I think, Monday while I was watching Janet. And then yesterday I did Happy Mail pretty much the bulk of my day. And then Hubster and I went and did some grocery shopping last night. And, yeah, read a little bit. Uh-oh, kind of got a little ditzy there. We will white it out with... Yeah, they are. If you're talking about Mysteria now, it's because of the shipping, Hopefully she'll do a PDF version of it at some point. Then you can print it out yourself. Going all around the edge here, guys. It won't take too long. No water in the paint. I mean, I did dampen my brush so that the brush didn't go into the paint dry. But no water in the paint. I hear you out there, baby girl. She wants to come in, but it's not a good time. When I'm painting pastel, pan pastel, yeah, you don't want to let her in then. Let's see. Hi, May. I'm sure. Holly D. Robert, can you paint my portrait? I'm not taking commissions right now, but I don't know if you're being serious. Yes, could I? Yes, I could, but I'm not taking commissions right now. Oh my gosh, she's just meowing at the door. Sounds so pitiful. I'll let her in after I do this. If she'll lay still while I color. Almost all the way around. I'm looking forward to my Voynich manuscript book coming in on Friday. I'll show that Monday. Oops, got a little carried away there. I'm just trying to smooth the paint out as I go. So happy hump day, everybody. Thanks for being here. You want to talk about what you're working on? That sure was a good picture, Susan. I don't know if she's still here. That you colored in Serene. That was awesome. Right here at the edge. I don't know if I want to put a pink glow around it. I might put a pink glow too. Because we're on acrylic paint, you can pencil over that. Okay, there we go. I'm working on a watercolor rose. Oh, Bonnie, yeah, but have you posted any works in progress yet? Got any whips, Bonnie? Oh yeah. Do we have we're not gonna have to go on troll alert, are we? We're not gonna have to get out this can, are we, guys? Do we need to get this can out? Okay. Bye-bye, Mr. Man. It was nice knowing you. So Mr. Man now has been he can be gone now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, so now let's hit this with the heat gun. We tried. We tried, people. We tried. Okay, so I'm going to color inside those little areas too, but that doesn't have to be in paint. I'll just do that with marker. Okay, so let's just get a black. I'm going to get a black. Where's my black Copic? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Here we go. We tried, didn't we, guys? We give everybody as much chance as they'll let us. As much chance as they will let us. Just upload 2 no videos. Light bulb. Oh, you know, if y'all don't follow Painty Girl, she does awesome light bulb. She takes light bulbs and turn them into all kinds of characters, and yeah, very, very crafty girl. That Painty Girl. I usually try not to spin the piece around very much, but it's a circle piece. I almost can't not. Okay. All righty. Got a good start there. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make me a bucket of pink stars. And then we'll use some pencil too to enhance, right? We'll enhance it with pencil. Okay, so here's a little, okay, it's got some black paint on the bottom there. Let's get that cleaned off. Get off my hands. And I need another baby wipe. Hang on. Alrighty. Yeah, y'all got the can of whoop ass out, don't you? On these trolls today. Good job. You're out of rope, Terry. Thanks, guys. Y'all are doing awesome. Just school out today. Is there a school holiday? That's usually when the trolls are. School holidays. Yep. Okay, so let me just kind of straighten out the edges here because it just curled just a little. It's not warped or anything. It just curls a little on the edges. Just kind of flatten that out and just kind of roll it out with your hand like that to get it flattened back out. All right, so now let's see. What pink? Do I want this nice bright pink? I think let's go with petal pink. All right, so I'm going to get some, pour out a little petal pink here. No, that may not be quite, oh, a little piece of plastic there. That may not be quite bright enough. There's a little bit of white still in there, so that might do it. We'll see. All right, so let's wet this. And let's get a, what brush do I want? I guess I'll go for my floppy brush here. All right, so let's just see. We might use a couple different ones. Might use a light pink, and then we might go in with a brighter pink too. All right, so what I'm going to do, tap it off a little here and just kind of try to cover it up. This is the light pink. Then I'll probably get like a magenta or something out. And then I'll do some nebula-like stuff in there too. Hand draw a couple stars in there. Oh, I smeared a little bit with my shirt, so I'll fix those with black. After, let me dry it and then I'll fix that. All right, so let's see. What other pink? Maybe this purpley, maybe this color. It's kind of a purpley. It looks kind of purple, but it kind of looks like the color of her hair. So I think I'll go with that. Let's get need another tray. It's got my black on it right there. Got to be careful. Just a little bit of this. A little bit of water. The blue and the yellow are dry, so it's not going to matter there. Okay, so let's water that down. Tap it out a little. It's subtle. It's a subtle difference, but I mean, I can see it. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but we're going to put some darker spin art, people. It's spin art. Okay, there we go. That's all we need. Let me dry this. Oh, got a little spot on her face. We'll have to fix that. You can see it? Okay. Got a couple random splatters, but that's okay. We got to do a lot of shading still. I want to get this real dry, though, so I'm not dragging my shirt through it. Thanks, Hannah. Thanks, Hannah Mo. I'll get rid of the zit on her forehead mark. We'll get rid of that. The splatters do take a minute to dry. Yeah, I might put some freckles on her because she's, you know, pink hair and all, green eyes. I might put a few freckles, but I got to do, the freckles will be after I do the shading on her skin. Okay, I think I got it. So now what I'm going to do is take a black pencil and I'm going to correct any stars here, like this one here that, you know, I just smeared. I'll just go over it with black pencil. I mean, I might have a shooting star too, but I don't want all this business. So I'm just going to, you know, just pencil it out. No big deal. Let's do up here a little, maybe make that a little. Okay, about like that. Now I'm going to take, let me get my pencils out here. Let's get a nice bright pink. We'll see how bright this is. It's going to be, it's our neon pink Prismacolor. She was definitely redhead before she went pink. Thank you. Your mom's glasses are like that, Linda. All right, so might need to do white first. Let's do white and pink on top, so it's really bright. Okay, so it's really bright. Let me go back over that. I guess we could go pink first and then white. It doesn't really matter. But I just want a little bit of, you know, glow around a few of these. So I'll just use both. Okay, we'll probably have one shooting star. Let me sharpen these pencils. Okay. So we'll just pick a couple here, maybe 3. Give a few little star glows around it. We could probably do, let's do a little bit of star shine. A bit there, and then maybe just one random one down here. Not too much, you know, just a few. Just a few. Let's do one more tiny one here. Something like that. Okay. Thank you, Terry. All right, and then in the sky, we could use like a light gray and a pink, and maybe just do a little bit of, I'm going to sharpen that. So I have a long point on it. Let's do the long point so that I can do a side pencil. Okay. A little nebulization, as I like to call it. Hi, Joan. Hi, Mama Meg. You're late. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, now let's go down here a little. And the reason this works, guys, is because of the acrylic paint. You can't do this on top of pencil, black pencil. It's just not going to work. I think that's enough. You know, I don't want to overdo it. I just I like that. Unless I want to glow around the, do I want a little bit of a glow around the whole thing? Let's do shading first. All right, so let me see about, let me get, where's my baby wipe? Let's see if I can wipe up some of this zit, as Mark is calling it. Okay. I don't want to put a hole in my paper. I'll just do shading. All right, let's dry this. All right. All right, I am going to get out my Tuscan red. There's Crimson Lake. Where's my Tuscan red? Did I pull it out? There it is. Tuscan red and maybe some Crimson Lake or maybe some raspberry. Okay, so I'm going to get raspberry and Tuscan red. So I'm going to start doing a little shading. Okay, maybe I can zoom in a little more for you guys. It's going to get a little fuzzy, but yeah. It won't be quite as clear, but I think we'll need to, if we want to zoom in. All right, let me stop real quick and just turn this over and kind of smooth out all the edges. It's just a little rolled up. Just going to roll it back just a little. Okay, flatten it out a little. All right, so now I'm going to go in here with my Tuscan red and start shading on the goggles. Okay, on top of the Copics. I'll try not to spin it too much. I do need to go get my coffee. It's probably made by now. Would y'all mind if I went and got my coffee? Made a pot of coffee. See how the difference that makes with the shading? Will you be working your abandoned books? I just bought my first. Oh, I'll always be working in my abandoned books. I try to do it once or twice a month, at least once a month. You know, I do try to get in there once a month in my abandoned, especially now that I have copies. I think I have copies of pretty much abandoned castles, abandoned places, abandoned civilizations. I have the untouched copy and a work in progress copy, so you can see before and after. I just did, I don't know if you saw it, Amber Moon. I just did maybe about a month ago. I did a flip of my abandoned book. It's probably, if you go in my playlist, it should be the last one that I did. And I show a before and after of all the abandoned places pieces. So if you haven't seen that one, you'll like that. If you haven't seen it yet, go get coffee. No coffee, no. Okay, yeah, because Terry may have. I don't want to keep Terry longer than she needs to either. All right, let me go up. Let me go just run get my coffee, guys. I'll let the girl in if she wants to come in. Okay, that's better. Coffee and art in the morning. Okay, let's move that paint out of the way, though, in case she does decide to come up here. Don't need to have her in the paint. Don't need the water. Pencil. Yeah, I'm going to shade her face. Oh, pencil up her nose. Bye, Lab Accident. It was great to see you. Thank you. Hi, Donna. Hi, Bob. Hi, Kenneth. All right, so let's get back to shading here. Little shadow under those little bolts. Okay. And I'm going to keep sharpening here. And I want it nice and sharp for these details. So is anybody else doing some coloring or arting while we're here? I'm usually always doing something when I'm at other people's streams. Oops. Let me make a nice point on this one. Get the little crumblies there. Now a little bit out of line there. I say out of line, but I can fix anything with a Posca. If I can find my Posca, I can fix anything with a Posca. Where is it? Always coloring in my... What book are you coloring in, Marie? Louise is doing a color by number with super tips and felt tips. I did that. The only color by number one I've done is that Beatles one. I want to get back to that Beatles book, Louise. Yeah, I liked doing it. It was kind of fun. One of my cats decided my coloring book looks comfy. Yeah, Hannah, that happens here a lot too. Okay, let's get in here with some shading now. I need to get out some grays here too. And I think I'm gonna need my I think it's just called hot pink. This one's neon. This one's hot pink. So I can do just a little bit of blend. Okay, go back. I'm gonna go to the raspberry now. So I'm using hot pink, raspberry, and Tuscan red. Use a little extra shadow right in here. Love to watch shading. Yeah, well, I love to do shading, so that works out. That's probably my favorite thing to do in the coloring, shading. And then when I'm doing my abandoned books or collage, my favorite part is all the little painty details. After I've done all the collaging and the background and all that, then going in there and doing the little details. That's my favorite thing to do, are the details. Okay, now let's see, where's my white? Get a little bit of just a little oomph of white there, like another little shine. Just an extra little shine there. Maybe a small one underneath. Not that, just a little bit of Probably need a little cross shine. Let's see, you know, cutting across. It wouldn't hurt, something like that. Forgot the caps. Oh, I'm sorry, Marie. Did you say something? Let's see. Let me say it again. Say it again. It's already gone. When I do shading, I hear Dee Dee's voice in my head. Darker, darker. Yeah, Becky, you got to have contrast. High contrast is what's going to make your piece pop. I'm telling you guys. All right, so I'm going to get in here with the warm gray 76 and maybe a light gray. Where's that light gray I used? Here, this one. I'm going to go with cool gray 10, warm gray 75. Now, we'll see how the warm gray can go a little brown if you're not careful. So let me test this out. Okay. And then, like, in the little arch there, you can try to get a little bit with the white. But if it doesn't get really pop, then just go back in there with a little touch of Posca, like that. It'll just kind of make it pop. Okay, let's get back in the behind here with the pink. Okay, back to the warm gray and the little shadows. Yeah, I'm anxious to show you all those books I pulled off my shelf. Because if you've been here a long time, you've seen them before. But they're some of my favorite authors. Okay, let's get a little more blend here. A little bit of white gray. Something like that. Okay, so Marie's, Bassford, you're doing, right now, but usually Hannah Carlson, Maria Troll. Yeah, I do all those, and Kirby, yeah. Do you have, Marie, did we already talk about this? Do you have an Instagram? Thank you, Katrina. Do you have an Instagram? Hi, Dolores. Slept through a painted background, too. Hey, if you need to sleep, go ahead and sleep here. All right, so I'm going to get back in here. Marie's in Sweden. Marie's 1973. I did send you out some happy mail, Marie. So I'm just going to shade real gently around the edge here. Can't remember if you said you had an Instagram or not. You have name is... Did we look you up before, Marie? I think we did, didn't we? Let me go again. Oh, there's and here again, here's Susan's picture again. It was still left on my phone. Susan Wilkes. That's Sammy's mom. Okay, let me go look here. Did I follow you on Instagram? So is it 1973? Is exactly the name here, 1973.Marie? There you are. Oh, I don't follow you. Why haven't I followed you yet? Okay, I'm following you now. Okay, so here's one of Marie's pictures. Very nice. Very nice, Maria Troll. Can y'all see it? Yeah, go follow her. Y'all go follow. Bye, Christine. Okay, here comes the kitty cat. You're going to have to lay down, baby. What else do we have here? Okay, she's working in Kirby. Here's a Kirby piece. So I think it's a whip. Work in progress. Very nice work. Very delicate. You have a very delicate hand, Marie, 1973. I don't know what, I haven't read to see. Okay, that's polychromos. Some of it actually looks like watercolor. Very lovely. You have a nice hand, a light hand. Yeah, very nice. You're welcome. Okay, the cat's right there, guys. I don't know. We'll see what you gonna do, baby girl. Sit down. You're giving me a shadow. There you go. Look, people. Got cat right there. Only Polly's? Okay, it looks good. Good job. Yeah, so high contrast will give your work, not talking to you necessarily, Marie. High contrast will give your work very, I need the Tuscan red again. I need right along this edge. It just makes everything stand out when you have high contrast, and that just takes practice. All right, so now I'm going to see where I got a couple of little splatters. I have a couple splatters here on the goggles. So I'm going to kind of cover up a couple splatters, get this nice and sharp. Had a little bleed from the marker right there and right here. So I'm just going to clean up this edge here. Everybody needs a white Posca in their arsenal. I'll let that dry. See, I need to clean that edge up, but I let that dry, and then I'll go in there and sharpen that up on the other side. Okay, I want a little bit of pop on each one of these little screw heads. Here and here. There and there. And then these lines right here need to be cleaned up. I know they are cute. Going to order one next week with my pack of prismas. Yeah, get the this is the 0.07 or 0. Yeah, and I think it even comes in a finer point. Get whatever the finest point you can get. All right, let's see. I'm going to clean this edge up right here. I have a little bit of a shadow from a cat. All right, let's keep rolling here, guys. I'm going to keep getting a little bit more. I want to work on her face. I don't want to spend all my time. Oh, see, I missed this part right here of her hair with the marker. Oh, I think that's right. Listening, working. Okay, Joan. Thanks, guys. All right, so it's a little flashed out, but I'm so zoomed in. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to do her lips, I think. I'm going to go in here with the raspberry. Her lips. Take my time. A nice soft layer. The raspberry on top of the marker. I'm going to go in here with my hot pink, kind of soften. Hope this is showing up. It's a little bright. It's not quite that. Let me maybe turn the brightness down just a tad, because it's really not quite that bright. And that might help just a little. Thanks, guys. It's flashed out just a little. It's not too bad. I don't want to get it too dark, because when I go back and look at it later, I always err on the side the too dark. It looks lighter to me on camera than it does later. So I'd rather have it a little on the light side and then have the recording be, you know, more accurate there. Mr. Man got his last slice of cake. Yeah, for sure, Mark. For sure. Okay, so on her glasses now, I'm going to go ahead and take the raspberry, and I'm going to go ahead and at least get another little extra coat of, because I just went red, you know, I just did red marker. So let me go ahead and start kind of sharpening up. Now, I shouldn't really do this part until after the skin, but, you know, just call me a rebel. Who was Pee Wee Herman talking to when he said that? Miss, what was her name? Pee Wee's girlfriend. Oh, there goes a cat running behind the computer. Miss, what was her name? Anybody remember? If anybody remembers Pee Wee Herman's girlfriend, Miss, not Levon, not Yvonne. What was her name? Miss, and I'm going to go back in here with the Tuscan red now and do some shading. Wait, I missed a part here. Remember the Pee Wee Herman movie? Nobody? Upstairs there, he'd tell me. How are we doing, guys? Are we staying connected okay and all? I haven't got any more notices that I'm like not, that I don't have good connectivity. It seems to be okay. Dottie. Thank you, Julie. Dottie. Thank you, Julie Topaz. Dottie. Yeah. Dottie. Okay, so now let's do her eyebrows. Let's just go ahead and put a nice little coat of pink on them. Just a soft little pink coating right now. Still got her zit to take care of there, Mark. I'm not forgetting the zit. I want to go in here with, and again, guys, I shouldn't be doing all this until I get her skin done. But, yeah. I'm a rebel, Dottie. I'm a rebel. Okay, so let's go ahead and do, before we do anything else, let's go ahead and do her green eyes. And remember, when she has a pupil or the eyelash line, I always do a pen, like Sharpie pen. Where's my Sharpie pen? Let's go ahead and get, let me do a little bit more green first. Let's get a nice lime green here. Spring green. Let's get a nice spring green in her eyes. It's not quite dark enough. I need a little bit darker. Let's go with grass green for the shadow. Shadow in her eye here. Okay. And you'll know in the whites of the eyes, I put a blue shadow. I got to sharpen this blue real tight. We were trying to be nice, Jean. Yeah. I think everybody was just trying to give them benefit of the doubt for a minute. But once a troll, always a troll, I guess, Jean. A little bit of blue. Let's see if you can see that in there. Okay. Now I'm going to go back in here with just a little touch of, let me sharpen again. I got to keep these nice and sharp because it's little. It looks big because they're zoomed in, but okay, so a little bit of henna in the corner. Just a little bit of henna here. This corner of her eye is not showing very much. Okay. Now I'm going to go in here with my black. Are you going to do her eyebrows? Yeah, well, I started doing them. See, I put a little in there, Linda. Put a little pink in there. All right, so let's, I'm not done yet. Give me time, people. Gotta have some patience, Grasshopper. Okay, let's make sure that's working. Okay, so her pupil, I always do a nice black pupil with the Sharpie pen, as well as the lashes. The lash line and the lashes. Okay, her lashes aren't real long. I'm not going to do the lower lid until I shade there first. So I'm going to get back in there with some henna. Do a little shading here. And you really shouldn't do the lashes and all that till after you get all the skin done. Okay, so let me do under her eyes here so I can put in those lower lashes. Hi, Faithfulness. Okay. Just a couple faint, not over lashing this one. Not too much lashes, just a few. It's like putting on makeup. Let me get something dark back in here. Okay. All right. Now let's see. Let's go back in with my white Posca, get that one little highlight in the center of the pupil, and then a little bit on the bottom. Keep it low key. I think when I zoom out and then bring it up to the camera, it'll probably be a little better. But all right, a little white here, a little shine in her lips. I'll start with kind of blending it out with the white, and then you can go back in there with the Posca. And the little bit in the teeth, don't go in there with gray. You put a little bit, just a shine, a little tiny bit of blue shadow. It won't make her teeth look gray. Okay, and then just tap in a little bit of shine here. You can always go back over it. If you get too much white, you can just go back over it with your pencil. So let's let that just sit for a minute on her lips. So let me go back in here with the henna. All right, let's see. Let me get rid of this. There, Mark. Okay. Now I'm going to start shading a little bit here. Oh, and also in her nostrils. Oops. The nostrils. Don't make a big, just a little touch of black in there. Just darken the nostrils. All right. So let's go back in here. A little shadow under there. And you got to take it light, very light, and it takes time. It takes time to have a light touch. Because you don't want to get it, you don't want to push too hard. You just want to have a light touch, and take your time doing the skin. A little bit of corners of her mouth. Am I missing any questions or any comments? Edie, is there any way to bring a Sharpie tip back to life? Yeah, Sharpies are not that expensive. I would just get a new Sharpie. I mean, if you mean like a pen, a Sharpie pen, or are you talking about a Sharpie marker? If you've dented that, if you've bent that tip, there's really no getting that back. I mean, maybe if you are a Sharpie aficionado, you could take it out, and I don't know. That's way too much time and trouble to me. If it's the marker, if you've bent it, I don't know that there's really anything you can do to fix it. Copics you can replace. You can replace the brush tips on Copics, but on Sharpies, I've never tried to fix a Sharpie. I don't know if you could fix one. Maybe somebody here knows. I'm telling you, these snapping turtles, they know. And I mean that in a nice way. I just mean that they know a lot. I've never tried to fix a Sharpie. Like if you mean it's bent. Can y'all see the little bit of shading I'm doing? It's very light. So if y'all missed the book that we're working on, it's Circle Portraits by Laura Rafferty. And apparently, I don't know, she has a YouTube channel, the girl said. And, all over social media, I'll be finding her and posting and hashtagging her book. This I'm doing in pinks for Valentine's Day tomorrow. Whether you celebrate or not, just, hey, roll with it. Roll with the colors or, I'll be doing something green for St. Patrick's Day in March. Well, like to just, go with the flow. Very, very light touch on the skin so far. Kind of just shading around the edges. I'm going to go back in her hair in just a minute. Nice shadow right along here, right under the goggles. And again, the marker that we used was YR000 Copic, and then I'm just going so far Nectar. Did I say henna? I meant nectar. Sorry, this is nectar. Henna's good too. Henna's one shade darker than this. We're taking the dogs to that. We bought her a card and a bottle of wine. You bought the dog a bottle of wine, Becky? You bought the dog a bottle of wine? Oh, the vet. Okay. You bought the vet a bottle. Okay. That makes more sense. That's nice of you. All right, I'm going to stop on the face for a minute. Let's go back over to the hair. So in the hair, I'm using raspberry and hot pink. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and get in here in the hair and add a little bit more shadow, little flicks. On top of what we already have done. So can y'all tell that makes a difference? Well, what it really does, it cleans up. Oh, I got a delivery or something. Hang on. Let me go down there and see. There's a truck out there. Thank you. Okay, I don't know what this is. Has my name on it. It came in like a FedEx delivery. It's an Amazon, but it doesn't feel like there's anything in it. Let's just see. Let's open this up and see what this is. But it was like delivered like with a FedEx truck instead of the regular post. All right, let's see what we got here, guys. What do we have here? It's like a bookmark. Orla, Amazon gift card bookmark from Miss Orla. I've never seen an Amazon bookmark gift card. Let's open this up. I don't think I've seen Orla in here today. All right, let's see if I can get this. Might have to cut the bag here. You haven't seen one either, Dolores? Yeah, let's open this baby up. Thank you, Orla. Amazon book gift mark book card. Oh, look at that. I've never seen one of these. $50. Orla, thank you so much. Thank you, Orla. That is so kind. Thank you. But look how cool that is. Oh, we'll add it right in. Orla is so kind, Jean. For sure. Hi, Meep. I know. Isn't that cool? Look. That is awesome. Yeah. I love it when y'all send me gift cards. We'll buy us another book. We never have enough books. Thank you so much, Orla. I'll be sending Orla happy mail. Yeah, I try to send everybody that sent me something for my birthday or super chat or PayPal. I try to send y'all happy mail and thank yous back every month. So I just did a big, literally, guys, a big stack of happy mail, like this many envelopes. And sadly, the postage has gotten crazy. I bought another book of stamps yesterday. It was $11 for a book of stamps. So, yeah, but y'all are worth it. I can't not send happy mail. I don't care. So, okay. So thank you, Orla. Yeah, I will send her out some thank yous. So I'm going to flick in some hair here. See how that just kind of flicks in? And again, guys, if y'all want to see some good hair tutorials, go see Sammy. Color and chat with Sammy. She does awesome hair tutorial. Well, she does all kinds of things, not just hair. It's just that recently she's been doing hair. Dee Dee needs a personal. I'd said I would love to have a local teen, help me out, and then just they could have studio time and all that. But yeah, I don't. Cam used to be my studio assistant, but yeah, he's way too busy for his old Nana anymore. Which they got lives too. Have you old-fashioned good manner? Yes, Kia, I do believe in thanking people. I can't not, And if you have super chatted, and I do, there's a couple people I've still not got their addresses. If you PayPal me, guys, in the comments of the PayPal, if you go to my, in my tip jar, if you tip jar me, in the comments, leave your address. It's so helpful that I don't have to go hunt up addresses, because some people are in the Society of Idea Collectors, some people are in, different things, and I have to really, I should probably just organize all my addresses, but I probably have 500 or more addresses. If I had to redo all those, it would take a long time, so I should probably work on that at some point. That's what I need a personal assistant for. Organize my addresses. All right, so let's just I'm just trying to get a little bit of hair flickage, a little bit of hair flickage in here. And then I'll go back in here with the pink in just a minute. I'm just kind of getting a few, like, like that, something like that. Can y'all tell the difference between this side and that side with just that little bit of flickage? That's Sammy's word, hair flicking. Okay, so let's see. Let's go back up here. And I will post this, and I'll show you my owl girl in a minute. When I get done here, I'm going to zoom back out. I'll show you those books that I picked out because a commenter asked me about some British mysteries that I like. And then also we'll show you the owl girl from Mysteria that I'm almost done with. All right, so in here, I'm going to put just a couple little flicks, because I'm imagining that you can see through those goggles, even though the goggle lenses, I imagine, are pink as well. And her hair is pink, so you might just see a little bit of strands in there. But I do want to finish both of these today, because I worked on Happy Mail yesterday, so I have to color today. It's my reward, right? My reward, coloring all day. Miss him. I'm going to color the Turtle and Kirby book with Sammy. Oh, yay. Sammy's awesome, guys. Y'all make sure if you haven't followed her, she does pretty much just coloring with all different types of, pencils and markers, and she does pan pastels as well. She's an awesome colorist. And she actually, she did take a trip to the range or do some art. Okay, I got to fix that right there. A little bit let's kind of fix that a little. Oh, well, I'm going to put some gray shadow there, so that doesn't matter. She took a trip to the craft store, the Range in UK. And that was fun. I did finish watching that, Sammy. I watched the first part 20 minutes. Then I watched the rest of it later. That was fun. Is there a trick to picking color scheme? Well, in this case, I wanted red and pink because Valentine Day. But if you want some color ideas, go to design dash seeds. Here, let me write this down. Oh, let me get a better marker. Where's my Sharpie? Here. design-seeds.com. And you will have all kinds of color combinations there. And now, also, if you have an iPad or iPhone, you can get the Artie app, and then you can go. Let me take a minute and show that again. Dev, the modernist colorist in UK, he's the one that showed me this app. Although Vonnie and some others have had it before. Okay, so let me. I think I might have one. I think I have one. I saved one in my photos. I saved a design seeds. Let me see. Did I save a design seeds? I think I saved one back here. Okay, I don't think it was design seeds. Yeah, maybe it was. Okay, I think it was. Okay, so I'm going to go over here to the Artie app. Okay, and I am going to go to. How do I get out of it? I don't ever know how to get out of this thing. Image, close. Okay, close. Okay. So now I'm in Artie. It's called ARTY, and it's a white circle with a purple. All right, so I'm going to choose an image. So I'm just going to go into my camera roll. Now let me find that. Where is it? I had a design seeds picked out for an example. What did I do with it? It was right here. Where'd it go? I just had that. Hang on, guys. Let me find it. It's blues and purples. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. So here's one like a design seed. Like a design seed would, and the colors aren't showing up here. But I'm going to pick colors, and I'm in Prismacolor. If I click on that Prismacolor word, you can go to Faber-Castell, Prismacolor, or your Luminance, Caran d'Ache Luminance. I'm going to go with Prismacolor. So there's a little target right there, right? And wherever the target is, see how the target changes color to the circle? Here, let's go over here. There. Down here, it's going to tell you the Prismacolor name. That is Warm Gray 90. Okay? Warm Gray 90. You go up to this purple color. That is Clay Rose. Okay? This color up here, Warm Gray 30%. Go down here to this bluey green. That's a Warm Gray 70. Okay, then down here, that's Celadon Green. See how it's telling you the number? I mean, the color down here? And it's telling you the percent of hue, saturation, and brightness. It's really tiny over here. This last one is Cool Gray 50%. So if you want to find a color collection, colors that go well together, go on design-seeds.com, and then if you have the Artie app, it looks like this. It's a white with the little purple dot like that. And then you can match it to your pencils. Okay? Yeah. All right, let me go back to, and thank you again, Orla. I'm going to keep my little thing here. That was a nice surprise. And it came like FedEx, like, you know, special delivery truck. It didn't come with my post office. That was nice. All right, let me go over here. I'm going to get some of my grays left that are out already from the owl. You know, I'm still working on the owl. So here's some grays that from that. And I think I'm going to take these two. I'm going to take the Cool Gray 70 and French Gray 50. No, I think I might go back to this gray. Yeah, let's put the French Gray away. I'm going to stick with two Cool Grays, Cool Gray 70 and Cool Gray 10% to do the grays. So let me sharpen here. And I'm going to start up here back on the goggles. See, I haven't finished up here in the... So I'm going to get a little bit of shadow going here. You want to take your time on these mechanicals and anything that's not, it's less forgiving than, like skin or something that can have an odd shade or odd. And then I'm going to go in here with the cool gray and kind of just feather that in here. Just do a little bit more. And again, if you want to get something nice and sharp or you mess something up, go in there with the Posca. Go in there with the Posca and clean it up, sharpen it up. And then you can go back over the Posca as well. So I'm just going to kind of blend this all in here. I don't want to spend too much time on any one thing. I mean, I'm not going to get 100% finished today during the show, but I want to get a big bulk of it done. I'm going to go back in the hair with the soft pink, or the hot pink rather, and blend out those wisps. Okay, I don't see any questions or anything. Yeah, it is, Vonnie. Design Seeds is awesome. Thanks, everybody, for being here. And thanks, everybody, for all the thumbs up. Next, I don't know if I'm going to stream Friday or not, but I do have 2 animals picked out off of Twitter and Instagram to do pet portraits. I try to do random pet portraits every now and then. And I do have a couple picked out, so I might get back to that. Might do an abandoned. I don't know. But I never know if I can stream on Friday. So much depends on Hubster's schedule and what we're doing on the weekends. And, it's also going to depend now on my den reno. My den reno. Well, it's actually the man. I call it it's his man cave, but, the den reno. So you can start to see how we're starting to shade. Around the goggles and everything. Okay, so I think I'll leave that for now. Oh, I really want to do that leather bit there. Well, okay. All right, let's go back to the hair with the hot pink. So I got, oh, wait, I wasn't done flicking. Got a little more flicking to do here. A little more flicks. Sharpen. Yes, I have picked some out. Plicola. It's going to be a chocolate brown laminate. Fake wood. That's the plan anyway. That's what we picked out. We haven't gone out shopping for it. So I have to do all this stuff in between Hubster's job, Okay, so let's see. A few flicks. A little couple right there. This is my Valentine girl. All right, so that looks pretty good. Now I think before I put any pink on, I'm going to go in here with some white so that it stays light in certain areas. I don't want to lose some of that light, bright, right? Light, bright, right? Bye, Marie, 1973. Thank you. Thanks for sharing your Instagram with us today. That was awesome work. I'll go follow her. Her name is the same. She's in Sweden. Her name is the same as her IG, if anybody wants to know her Instagram. Okay, so I'm just going to get a few extra, make sure I don't lose any of those nice bright whites here and there. Maybe right up here on the top. And right here. Okay, now I'm going to go in here with the pink and kind of feather in. Very soft, very soft. But I went with the white first so that it stayed really bright. If I would have gone on there with the pink first, it would have pinked it, you know, made it really pink, and you wouldn't have been able to get those bright whites back with the pencil. You would have to go in there, and I still might go in there with some Posca. Just softening it out. Nice soft layer of the pink on top of the other colors. Feathering and flick. Yeah, feathering flicks. Yeah. And thanks everybody for hanging around. It's over 3 hours now. I try to keep it 3.5 hours. We'll probably, I want to do a little bit on the gear just to show you that. I will finish this today, you know, as long as, you know, nothing, barring anything coming up. I'll finish this today, and I want to finish the owl girl, which I'll show you that in a minute too. I want to finish both those today and get them up posted. And I do post everything on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So if you want to see, I have a Facebook album of coloring. I have different albums for my work on Facebook. I have it broken down: portraits, pet portraits, fan art, coloring book, what's on my desk. I have different folders or albums on Facebook, and I don't have to follow you, and you don't have to follow me to see my artwork. All my artwork is public. Okay, so I need a little bit darker in the corners here. And it's not really blended yet. I mean, I haven't really blended out her skin or her lips yet. But I'm essentially doing the same thing on her that I did on the owl girl. Get a little more contrast right in here. No cook. Yeah, I don't know. I missed the comments on the cleaning and the cooking. Hubster and I, we share the cooking and the cleaning. But, you know, it's just the two of us. So it's not like we have kids and a lot of, you know, it's not like we have tons of cleaning and things to do, because, you know, we share the laundry, share the cooking, you know, throw everything in the dishwasher. You know, he has his own bathroom. I have my own bathroom. We clean our own bathrooms. You know, it's, you know, that's just the way it rolls. Okay. So let's see. All right, let me go in here a little bit on the shading of the gear here. Okay, so right along the edge here, I'm going to get a little bit of I'm not sure if I want to do, see how it has some little bit of scratchiness here, like here's like a some gray, shadow already on the artwork. So I think what I'm going to do is I might just kind of, I don't want to cross hatch. I want it to look like shiny metal. So I'm just going to kind of make some really specific metal marks. I don't know what you call them. So it looks like it's shiny. Just like random little, if you've seen stainless steel, you know how it has a shine to it. And we'll put some white in there too. Let me sharpen this. Let me move all my pencils are kind of in my way here. And I will shade around some of these, the red edge too. Okay, this will be enough for an example, I think. I'll take some white. It's got to sharpen again. A master flicker. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But anyway. Come on. I got a little bit of something stuck in that one. Let's move over to this. That's why I have multiple pencil sharpeners. If one starts giving me trouble, let's go to the next one. Okay. So I'm going to kind of blend this out here. I'll just do a little section here. Okay, so I'm going to blend this out, and then I'm going to put my Posca to it. So this will like make some of the dark gray flickers that I just put on there kind of smooth out. And then I'll go in here with my Posca. Because I want it to look like steel, right? It's kind of shiny. I don't know if I'm pulling that off very well. It's in my head. I don't know. Sometimes you got something in your head and you can't pull it off. And I'm not looking at any reference. I probably should have got some stainless steel gear references out. But we're going to roll with it. And then there would be a nice, it's going to be a nice shine. Like it'll be really highlighted right on the edge there. Maybe a little darker on this side. Get my red. And where's my black? Here's my black. I'm seeing it here. Roll off your sepia. Look at the black. There it is. I think it rolled off. No, that's a paintbrush. Where'd my black pencil go? Well, All right. I think I'm going to stop on that for now. And I really should probably look something up stainless steel. I'm just kind of guessing. That usually doesn't work out very well when you're just guessing. Okay, so now I'm going to back out, guys, and show you a couple of books. I haven't really done all the her face. You know, I just got to start on there with the nectar, and then I need that other. Where's my other peach color I had out? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I had another light peach color somewhere here. Now I can't find it. Oh, got so many. Well, anyway, it'll be blended out just like I did the. Let me just get a little white here. Make sure you always clean off your tip of your white pencil. Let's just blend a little bit here. But I'll feather that out, you know, kind of blend that out. It's not that detailed in the face yet, but all right, let's back out so you can see the real colors. Because we are very, very, very zoomed in. Okay, let's straighten out the camera. There we go. Now you can see the colors better. I didn't have to zoom out that much. There we go. So there we go. Now you can see the colors a little better. We're really zoomed in. It kind of lightens it out, but there's a start. I like her eyes. Again, I haven't done much shading in her skin yet. I really wanted to concentrate on the pink and the red. And then, again, I didn't do much. I got to do more shading around the gears here to make her stand out a little. Let's do that real quick. It'll give this, I'll hold it up here in just a minute. I wanted it shadowed on the red part of the gear. I'll fade it out lightly there. So we'll do more shading on this, including the little gear, what are those called? Not gear nubs. There's a name for those. There's a name for those gear nubs. Someone want to help me out? What are those things called? These parts. What are those called? No, not sprockets. Teeth, maybe? Maybe they're teeth. Yeah. Yeah, probably teeth. Gear teeth. All right, so now you can start to see how we're shading. See how I'm shading the dark there? Cogs, maybe cogs. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of, cogs. All right, so you see how I'm starting to shade around the dark areas in the red? Right along the edges there. See, I'm starting to work, and I'll do the same thing on the cogs. I'll do that. And then I want to take, let me see if red, bright red will be bright enough. Let me get like crimson red or maybe an orangey red. I just want something. Let me see if this is going to be too orange. This is permanent red. Let's see. No, that's not going to be bright enough. I might have to go with white. Let me go with a little white on there. I might go with a little bit of white and then go back over it with the crimson or the, I just need, this needs to be a little more light, but I don't want it white. I want it bright, but not white. So I'm going to have to kind of work back and forth between the permanent red and the white to get like a shine to that gear, but I don't want this white because that wouldn't be white. But you can start to see how it's starting to get a little lighter in the center there, where it's going to go really light to really dark. Bye, Kenneth. So, yeah, we made a good dent in it. Again, haven't finished shading her face. Let me show you my owl girl. So the owl girl I've been working on this week is out of Mysteria. And you can see how her face is blended. And I did do her hand. I did the skin behind her. I'm working on the blue-gray beads, the brown cording. So you can see I've done a lot of work in the beads. And the feathers, did some more in the owl. So the bulk of what's left is her hair. I got to blend the little top of his head out there. I left that unblended here. And then there'll be some little white hairs in there too. So you can see her face though, how blended out she is. So we still have to do that with her. See, she's not blended out yet. She's kind of flat. Okay, I will find her, Kenny. I'll go follow her on Instagram as soon as I post these. So this is what I'm working on in Mysteria. I'd say, I'm 90% done. The rest, most everything else I got to do. See how she's got a little brown in her hair? I've got to carry that all the way through. So I've got to finish that today. And then I'm going to finish up out of Circle Portraits. Kenny sent me this by Laura Rafferty. I'm going to finish up my Valentine. There's my Valentine. You know what I should do? Maybe I should put a little red heart somewhere. Let's put a little shooting star. Let's make it a little heart. I'll go around it with black. I got it a little wonky here. Let me let that dry for a second. Let me dry it. Hold on. Sharpen that up to a nice heart shape. And then maybe a little bit of pink. Let me get a Posca, a pink Posca to be better. Do a little better work with a nice pink Posca. Okay, let's go back. Make a few extra bright pink Posca. Okay. Let's make sure that's dry. And nice sharp. I'm going to try to put a slight little glow around it, make it stand out a little more. There we go. There we go. What do y'all think? Make sure it's shaken up. It's shaken up well, Meep. Make sure it's really shaken up. If it's not opaque, then you probably haven't shaken it up enough. So there's our, yeah, the little heart touch. Yeah. A little heart touch. Let's get that little glow going right. There we go. So I'll continue to work on her. All right, let me go ahead and set that aside. Thanks, guys, for watching all that. Thanks again, Orla, for my $50 Amazon card. Now, before y'all go, I'll show you those books if you're interested. I mean, if you're not, that's fine. I'm going to spend about 10 minutes showing you and talking about these books. So I brought 3 authors up here. Okay, I brought three authors up here of my some of my favorite mysteries. I'm going to start with this one, which I believe I don't think he's British. I think he's American. But John Dunning, now he has lots of different ones out, and these are, what's his name? Cliff Janaway. Cliff Janaway is his name. This was the first one. I do not have actually, if you can find this first edition in Book to Die, it's probably very collectible. I do not have I don't have this in a hardback. I have all his other books, and there's more. I think there's 1 or 2 more. I just brought up 3 of each, or 2 or 3 of each. Anyway, John Dunning, Book to Die. The character is Cliff Janaway. He's a retired policeman, and he owns a bookstore. Okay, he owns a bookstore. If you like books, you'll love the John Dunning Book to Die, Cliff Janaway series, and so he owns a bookstore. Of course, there's always a murder. He's American. Thank you, Zeely. It's been years since I read them. I mean, I don't even know which one of these is his last. It might be the one that's downstairs, but the first one came out. The first one came out, and this is in paperback. I don't even know what if it came out in what year it came out in hardback, because I don't have it. 1992. Okay, this is 1992. So maybe it actually might have come out in 91 in hardback. I don't remember, guys. But anyway, and so there's always a murder. He's always wrapped up in it. And one of the fun things about it, if you've ever read anything about bookstores and book snakes and book hounds and, book collectors and anything to do with books, I love, right? So anyway, I would recommend the Cliff Janaway, and let me see if it shows which one, if it has them listed here. The Sign of the Book, Bookman's Promise, but now like 2:00 Eastern Wartime, that's not part of the Janaway. That's not part of Cliff Janaway's policeman series. Bookman's Wake, Book to Die, and then a couple of these other ones are not in it either. So you want to look for the Cliff Janaway. You want to look for those in that series, right? Here's the Bookwoman's Last Fling, A Bookman's Promise, The Sign of the Book. But this Book to Die is the first one. So you really want to read this one first, even if you can only get it on a Kindle. I haven't tried to find them lately, guys, but you probably want to get this one. Has it in Kindle? Okay, Vonnie said these are in Kindle. Yeah, me too. Anything with a bookstore, and there are a lot. Now these are not cozy mysteries. They're not like our cozy mysteries, like the color book one and the scrapbook one, and those that I talked about. These are more the 3 I'm getting ready to show you. They're not cozy mysteries, okay? But there's all kinds of bookstore now out, bookstore cozy mysteries. But these are police, these are more, they're not cozy mysteries. Okay, so that's John Dunning. All right, the other one that, well, I got 2 more here, and I brought 3 of Martha Grimes. Martha Grimes is probably about, now she writes, I believe 2, maybe 3 different 3 different series, if you will. The one you want to get from Martha Grimes are the Richard Jury mysteries. Now she's a British author. All her Richard Jury mysteries, all the names of the Richard, the titles of her books are pubs in England. Now, I don't know if they're actual pubs, if they were pubs and maybe they're not anymore. We need Dev. Well, and any of you, because, he would know the names of pubs more than probably any of us. But anyway, like the Case is Altered, that's the name of a pub. Dust, The Winds of Change. They're names of pubs, You like him too, Debbie? I do too. So Martha Grimes she writes different series, but you want to get the Richard Jury. I would recommend trying to get, and I don't even remember the names of the first ones. I don't know where this one falls in either. This may be an earlier one. But the first one, a man with a load of mischief. A man with a load of mischief. That's the name of a pub. But that's the first one. And then there's the old fox deceived. Anyway, there's a whole list of them. I think she's got about 20 of them, maybe 25. She's American? No, is she American? Well, she lives in the States. For some reason, I guess because, I don't know. Why did I think she was? Because because they take place in UK, maybe. Anyway, maybe she's American, but she writes Scotland Yard. Okay, so she writes they're Scotland Yard. Maybe she's American. She was born in Pittsburgh. Okay, thanks, Zelie. I did not know that. Maybe it's because she does all the Scotland Yard pubs that I assumed that she was British. Well, let's put it this way. They're British mysteries in the sense that that's where they are, right? Where they take place. But anyway, Richard Jury, I love, and I just pulled 3 off the shelf, guys. There's like 20, 25. I don't know how many. Okay, and then the third one, and I'm pretty sure that she's British, is Laurie R. King. Now, I tried to find the first one. What's the first one called? The Beekeeper's Apprentice. So now again, she also has different series. So you want to find the ones that are Mary Russell. Mary Russell in these books is married to Sherlock Holmes. And when I first read the first one, The Beekeeper's Apprentice, I thought, oh my gosh, nobody's going to be able to do Sherlock Holmes. You know, nobody's going to do Sherlock Holmes well. She does. So if you like Sherlock Holmes and you would like a fantasy story of him being married, he marries Mary Russell is her name, and they solve crimes together. Again, these are not cozy mysteries. These are very, some of them get very out, you know how Outlander can get in the violence and stuff. These can get kind of bad in the violence. It just doesn't bother me as much to read it as it does to see it. Like Outlander, read all the Outlander books, can't stand the way some of the violence in Outlander. But some people it doesn't bother. What? Please be quiet now. Why? I'm sorry. She's also American? No, Lori is? Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh. I know she lives in the States, but okay, well, maybe she's all right. They're British in the sense that they take place there. Okay. For some reason, I thought the authors were British too. Okay. So anyway, so Mary Russell is married to Sherlock Holmes. You will love, if you like Sherlock Holmes, you will love them. But you don't have to read them all in order, but I would recommend the first one, The Beekeeper's Apprentice. Try to read that first, because that's how they meet. That's how they, how they first interact. So you want to read The Beekeeper's Apprentice, at least. Then there's there's probably, again, 15, 20. I'm not sure. This one's one of the more early ones. Let's see how the game is later. Let's see. No, it's not that later. There's only 6 ahead of that one. Anyway, there's probably 15 or 20. I'm not sure how many in the Mary Russell series, but she also has other ones. There's a Kate Martinelli novels. And then there's a couple other ones, and 1 or 2 of them had like kidnapped child. I could not get into that one. Like I told y'all before, I don't read things on kidnapped children and, you know, tortured pets, you know, that kind of thing. So, but start with the Mary Russell series. And here's just two of them, but it's Lori R. King. And yeah, so if you wanted a couple of, well, they're British mysteries because they take place there. Oh my gosh. You've not heard of these before? No, she's not new. No, she's there. Like I said, she's probably got 15 or 20 Mary Russell, 10 to 15 Mary Russells. And then there's other ones too in her, she has other series. Kate Martinelli series, and a couple of odd, you know, just other things as well. Bye, Adele. So thanks, everybody. I appreciate, and again, I wanted to answer the question that a commenter made on YouTube. So I will just direct her to the end of this video so that she can see those books. Those are just a few. I mean, I only picked 3 different mysteries authors that I really like. And I haven't read them in a long time, guys. They probably even have, maybe, well, I don't know about John Dunne, but the new Martha Grimes and Lori King, they probably have new ones out now that I haven't even seen out. Yeah, me either, Elena. So, yeah, let's get back our picture here. So again, guys, thank you, Kenny. Thank you so much for this book. So I hope we're doing Lori Rafferty's book justice. Do you ever get tired during my streams? No, not really. Sometimes my throat gets dry and I have to get something to drink. And then I got my big cup of coffee here, and I think I took 1 sip. I don't really get tired. You get a little hyper when you're streaming. You know, sometimes I get chill when I'm coloring, or I'll get chill when I'm doing abandoned places at the end, when I'm doing detail, when I have to slow down. When I'm doing detail, I have to slow down. But I have a lot of energy, so I really just burn up a lot of energy streaming. You're welcome, Donna. Thank you, Vonnie. Thank you, Mods. Thank you, Bacola. So, yeah, you're welcome. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. Again, I'll finish up these 2 pieces, and I will post them everywhere that I post. Thanks, Joan. Thanks, guys, for all the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. All right, guys, I'm not sure if I'll stream on Friday. Fridays are impromptu. But if not, of course, Mondays and Wednesdays, I always stream 9 a.m. Eastern. Monday, Wednesday, and the occasional Friday. All right, guys. Y'all have a great week. All right. Bye, guys.